Hello everyone, peace to you all. Let's see what a God's book has to say about intoxicants or liquor or wine. In general, Muslim people really contempt liquor. But let's see what exactly written in the book, whether it is forbidden or not. For that, let me take you to chapter number 6, verse number 145. In it, there are 4 items which are forbidden for human being in general. They are dead animals. It clearly states dead animals, or blood poured. It means blood, or the flesh of swine, pork. Dead animals, blood pouring, flesh of swine, pork, or anything sacrificed for other than gods. These are the 4 items which is clearly forbidden in Quran. Other than that, nothing is forbidden, nothing at all, unless you choose to eat and drink what you prefer. Depends on your choice and your intelligence what to avoid. But let's see what God has presented about the liquor or intoxicants. For that, let me take you to chapter number 2, verse number 219. It states, they ask you concerning alcoholic drink and gambling. Say, in them is great sin, harm, and little benefits for men. But the sin of them is greater than their benefit. Let me read it out to you again. They ask you, this is the chapter number 2, verse number 219. They ask you concerning alcoholic drink and gambling. Say, in them is great sin, harm, and little benefits for men, but the sin of them is greater than their benefits. So, as you have noticed, 4 items are clearly forbidden. They are dead animals, blood pouring, flesh of swine, in general pork, and things that are sacrificed other than God. These are the 4 items. You cannot consume them at any cost unless you are compelled. That also given in Quran. But when it comes to alcoholic drinks, it has given, like I mentioned earlier in chapter 2, 219, in it lot of harm, lot of sin, but there is benefit also. So if it is really forbidden, God doesn't need to mention in this way, in it great harm, great sin, and little bit of benefit also, not only in alcoholic drink but also in gambling also together mentioned. So there is no reason to forbid it from ourselves while God has not forbidden it. But one thing to be noted is, in another words, God says, this gambling and the alcoholic behavior, I'm not directly saying the words, I'm just saying with my memory, these alcoholic drinks and the gambling will keep you away from the remembrance of God. Everybody knows when you take a little bit more alcohol or liquor, it will make you a kind of person who will become unconscious. Take you through to another verse also, chapter 4, verse number 43. Or you who believe, approach not prayers when you are in a drunken state until you know what you say, what you utter. So, when you are in a drunken state, not to approach prayers. So, you will not know what you speak, right? So, this drunken state only possible if you take alcoholic drinks. So this is also given for the believers. So it is not forbidden. It means people are practicing taking alcoholic drinks in the past. Also nowadays almost half of men do consume alcoholic drinks, but God has not forbidden it. In that manner, you cannot forbid anything what God has not forbidden, but you can avoid within your choice.